Pretty good against like the heroes, so the X and the Lifesteal. So Venom, that's the...
Have the Rocket Flare, but you're right, won't be soon enough with the Darkseer. Tang going up, FBZ will be fine. Top lane, now may able to trap KezQ into the cogs. The battery assault, KezQ, he will be the first to fall. First blood going the way of forZe. Down bottom, FBZ. I mean, he's really playing it on the edge. Again, the Tango regen should keep him safe. Pops the Soul Ring, goes for the TP out, and will manage to make it away in time. As, yeah, skill-wise, Chu did take the second point of battery assault to make sure he continues to pretty much dominate this lane now. Not only just killing off the Lich, Veno, the AA, they do have some good sort of tick damage ways to deal with the TA down the line, but still, it doesn't matter. If Makoto gets like a quick deso, he's still going to be able to three-shot these heroes in that early portion of the game. Mid lane, again, Gibkey comes straight back into the action, but Makoto's forcing him back already.
TP here.
That's a TP into his death, especially with the backup of KezQ. Slowing down Vanscore, the Frost Shield, enabling Makoto to close the gap. Hyde has to be a little careful. He's looking for the stun. He knows that Gibkey is still around. Gibkey will show. Hyde does not want to come back in to offer up a stun. He's too low and knows with Chu coming in.
They're actually planning to defend this one. I'm not sure if they can do it. Axe runs in.
It's just a little too hard to find that call with Makoto having the blink up, and now, boom, they're ready to fight this. Popping the ult, Dreamer Cell tries to get on top of Vanscore, but he's been
100
slowed
movement
down.
speed.
He cannot run, he cannot chase this. As he'll die for that attempt, Vanscore can live. The Chain Frost is thrown out, but forZe are easily able to separate. But he just has to make up for so many other problems on the rest of his team. In mid lane, they get the dream jump. forZe's able to catch him out. As long as they can catch the TA, this game is looking very comfortable for forZe right now. As FBZ also be found, does manage to get a bit of help from the Nyx Assassin, but it's not enough. Just so hard to fight into because of all this AoE, these slows, these ways of disrupting the team fights. Push back with the cogs onto KezQ. Does manage to get the Chain Frost out, but again, they quickly split. Chu will fall. Makoto's able to be in position with the drag back. They're able to set up for a second. This time, boom.
On Lifestealer, which will cause a lot of issues for both Ursa and Temporal Assassin.
And look at this, get Chu. He's just actually able to walk up and cogs FBZ. Jump in with the call, make sure that there's no further getaway. Makoto does manage to get round to the back lines and kill off the Venomancer. Dreamer Cell seeing what he can do here with this BKB reveal, and does manage to get the second kill onto Chu. So another situation where Boom do manage to take the good trade. Dreamer Cell, the BKB could not have come at a better time. As inside their half of the map, though, still forZe leading the charge. Hook shot available. Hyde is going to come swinging by, and that's how the opportunity that presents itself. Hyde does have backup, though. Maybe Boom can fight into this. Dreamer Cell looks to jump forward, but he instantly gets caught. There's the combo. Ice Blast out, and a bit of a bait, and eyeing him up. See if they can do it the twice. As the attempt of initiation turns Halberd, TP out, that'll do it. Nothing else to catch him out, so he continues to play around. And in fact, bottom, Makoto, he's been found alone. The vacuum does drag the two of them away, but they'll get back on top of him, dunk him down. Gibkey with the kill. Now they can try and chase for FBZ, who drops the wall. They'll continue to chase. This movement speed from Gibkey just too much for even the Darkseer to deal with. The call comes out, another surge is there. He just needs to find the dunk. He's not going to get it.
There's the blink.
There it is. He is going to find it. 19 Teen still has just the 30 seconds to play around with this Aegis. As straight in they go. They get the initiation again. Chu never misses an opportunity to get in and find a quick, guaranteed kill. Once more, the Frost Shield slowing them down a little bit, but forZe, they're not heading back anytime soon. They'll take the tower, see what they want to do now. 19 He's going to know that the Aegis is about to go. It's just 5 seconds, it will expire. Gibkey, he's actually looking for the jump, and he's going to find it. Straight in onto the Lich, another easy kill on the support. Dreamer Cell's trying to find a support trade and will get it, but he's now caught in the cogs.
Disarmed as well.
Messing around with him, he does manage to jump over the cogs with the Earth Shot. They're still chasing, another surge saves Dreamer Cell. He can split himself from forZe, but it's very hard for them to go in. They'll get the drag back. There's a missed hook shot.
Caster's Curse.
I was going to say, he's been pretty on point with them so far, but they're able to split it in the mid. Gibkey Tries for the TA grab, won't get it. Dreamer Cell's outside the base. He's going to look to try and chase down the AA. Vanscore in trouble. They'll get out with the BKB. Mikoto commits, takes down the Ancient Apparition. Chu, he's holding KEZQ on the backlines with the cogs. Dreamer Cell turns towards his next target, trying to go for BZZ, chasing him down through the wall. But Gibkey's in with the taunt. Doesn't save BZZ though. BZZ still goes down. Buybacks are coming out for Boom. They have to help their Ursa. Another disarm stops him from finishing off the clockwork. But Chu, he's low. The Chain Frost takes him out. They've found 3 Boom, and they're not done yet. What more can they find? They'll look towards 19 team. Pull back with the fear, but Gibkey gets the call off. Lifestealer, they've got the turn potential. They look towards Mikoto. Mikoto is able to move away in time. He's trying to run. He's trying to kill the creeps to remove the Battle Hunter, but he cannot do it in time. Gibkey dunks him down and now goes over towards Dreamer Cell. Another call, another kill. forZe take the Ursa out of the game and move straight up to the high ground. Gibkey just playing incredibly aggressive as this Axe. Even if they decided to do so, they didn't make the decision quick enough. Roshan's taken. Ages and Cheese goes the way of forZe and Chu. He's already caught out the bear outside of it all. Jumps in. Dreamer Cell's found. The hook shot into the call from Axe. He's down for 50 seconds. KEZQ falls. The dieback effectively on the Lich as he's gone for over a minute. They're running into the base. 4 stars there, but the drag back with a vacuum will separate him from FBZ. Still though, Gibkey with this movement speed, he can just run in, call him back, trapped in the cogs. FBZ's trying to punch his way out, but the cold feet will proc. Darkseer is dead. He felt themselves that this was a game that Ursa could play. It kind of wasn't.
Ursa did not have a game. I don't think it was a good Ursa game to start with after seeing all these kiting potential, overtime damage, and they instantly snapped that Venomancer.
Yeah.
They were not even thinking about it.
Shot from Chu. Does mean the Chain Frost will continue to bounce quite a bit. Chu actually does end up dying to the Chain Frost, so a 1-for-1. Mikoto pots the BKB, is looking for BZZ. We'll go for the TP out before his magic immunity ends so he can get back towards the base. Gibkey just running down Dreamer, who does jump across, gets Vanscore. See if they can do anything to help him out though. Boom, they need to help their Ursa. Surge forward, FBZ's trying to head over to give him some sort of safety, but Gibkey, relentless with his chase, does not get the contact with the call, so Dreamer Cell can continue to run. Get the Yules up. Already the good games coming out for Dreamer Cell, at least in the Allied chat. Yet to call it in the all chat. But you know that it's going to be coming pretty soon, and there it is. Boom, they'll tap out. They've had enough of this one. GG is called, and forZe with a pretty solid win here in game 1. They have some great heroes that just made it impossible.
For sure.
Yeah.
And right now they don't have like a strong lane.
Anti-mage, then I definitely want core enchantress.
It's extremely high amount of magical damage combined with physical damage and swashbuckle, and
all right,
there it is, first blood.
Yeah, this bottom lane, no worries at all for this anti-mage. He's found an excellent lane to start things off, and partly down to the way that forZe did decide to run their side lanes against him. And Sick Charge is going to be popped. Dreamer Cell, he would have liked to get one of those. KEZQ will be without any threat of it being cancelled. Top lane, getting aggressive underneath the tower, trying for FBZ. TPs will come across in order to keep FBZ safe. Fisher from Hyde sets up for some aggression onto 19 Teen, who is trapped up by the Fisher. He'll look to hide in the tree line, trying to keep the ball onto him. FBZ wants to come back across. Just need to be a little careful of the Slight and the chains, as FBZ gets brought down very low by the Slight. He continues to run. Hyde is trying to chase him with the kinetic field control. They'll get him low, but Chu will be able to deny him there, as I believe he took over the boar as the right click out of it. Am I correct in that, or am I crazy? This game, are we with Lacoste, or what do you reckon?
They might need to go for it. Depends how the game develops. If they can get Roche, it might be the play to go for that serious amount of damage from Mikoto.
It does have the Remnant available, so we'll manage to jump away. Bottom lane, Dreamer Cell, he's just been able to run down heroes alone.
Doesn't even need to pop the ulti.
Yeah.
Hey, anti-mage should not die in this game. It's that free anti-mage game.
Yeah, he's had that sort of a start that's certainly looking to be that. I mean, it's 1-0-2 down here. He's under sort of no sort of threat. Top lane, BZZ will come in, maybe be able to snipe down FBZ with the rocket flare. We'll look to chase down and hide a bit with the battery assault. He's able to get back towards
Hit
the
him
freeway,
once,
but still
cancel that move speed and the region coming out from Tranquils.
Have him here, or maybe not. I mean, the battery assault has ended. He's looking for the jukes, but BZZ's able to keep tabs on him and will claim the kill.
To start a fight, Beastmaster needs to approach. Only 2 points in glimpse, but it's enough.
Yep, and in the jungle, boom. They'll be able to invade, find Chu. Do have to, well, use the 2 ultimates to get that kill. Back towards mid. I mean, again, Dreamer Cell, he's just sort of fighting off 2 heroes on his own. We have both Vanscore and BZZ. They came across. They're both going to die for it. Clock ready to lead the charge. There's that clock AA combo that we saw forZe have such success with in last game. See if they can get the lead in the mid lane. They get the setup onto the Beastmaster. They'll jump forward, pushing back. FBZ goes down. Will roar, but there's no help to be had as they use both the Roar and the Static Storm to no avail there and attempt to turn things around. Or maybe if Mikoto can get in, he's thinking about rolling Thundering forwards. It's the whole 5-man of forZe. So a little too scary for him to go into. They're going to have to let that tower go down. So forZe is starting to really get some pressure going together. The 5 of them taking objectives in a manner that Boom's just not prepared to defend when they're down a hero.
Mikoto has that freshly defusal blade. A little bit of a misplay there. You can bounce off the Fissure with the Rolling Thunder, but it was not there.
Coming over this mid lane, 19-teen. Oh, that was smooth. Chains up KezQ and then Remnants before the Static Storm's down. Still gets a whole lot of his mana burned here by the army, the Necromonicons. As he does go down, Stone Gaze is popping, and Mikoto's able to roll away the setup. Oh, it's perfect. This Pango finds the line, takes the triple as Mikoto's ready to head over for more because now Gibkey, he's isolated. He's trying to find KezQ, will get the kill, but it's going to cost him his life as he's trapped in by the Fissure. Dream herself finishes him off, gets that guaranteed goal with the Mana Void to keep him safe. He's got to build them first himself, but after that, you get this Rapier, you're going to be able to have such a huge impact as the Deucer. Gibkey's looking for the wraparound in towards the river. He's coming in to help out the rest of his team, able to take down at least the 2 of them. Mikoto gets to roll off in time as he'll go away. 19-teen with a Remnant jump will manage to chase out of there. Mikoto does not want to commit to look for the Ember kill. He knows he has to back up. With 2 heroes down on Boom, the big Rapier's out. As in the river, trying to scout things out as the Beastmaster, but it may cost him his life. BZZ quick with the reaction as he hook shot straight up to the high ground onto FBZ. FBZ turns with a roar, but the Ice Blast is down upon him, and they're losing more in the river here. Buyback straight away from the Beastmaster, but as I say, he already used his roar in an attempt to play defensively. The Anti-Mage has to get out of here. Mikoto's trying to commit, but the damage from the impetus, it's just too much. Mikoto goes down as well. As Boom, they're letting this game start to slip away from them as forZe are taking over. They're taking the lead now. As Boom, it was just a very sort of all over the place attempt there going towards the Roshan. They were entering over to this area one by one. The quick plays from BZZ meant that forZe were ready to take the fight before Boom had the numbers. There's a second buyback as Mikoto also committing the money to get involved, try and dissuade forZe from doing the Roshan. But we'll see if they can actually do a fight. Still 35 seconds without the Roar. Can Boom actually get anything out of this?
Medusa is really low on mana. They should be careful. Also, Boom, they were fighting in the vision. 2 observer board. Oh, missed hook shot.
Off the mark, BZZ. That hook shot could have been pretty big. I mean, they might still just find something. Remnant in aggressively as he's clipped himself, though. He's up. He's trapped at the top. His mana is burnt. He gets one more side of fist up, but he's still stuck. Do they have the vision or anything to kill him? They do. They see him up there. He puts another Remnant down, but he has no mana to jump out of here. His 19-teen clips himself straight to the grave. Mikoto is caught out. Multiple buybacks coming out from both teams. They knew that Boom did buy back for this. As 19-teen, he's straight back on that cliff. He still wants to go for it. He knows how strong it will be, especially in these sort of skirmishes. Static Storm will clip the 2 of them. The Fish as well. Mikoto tries to line up the swashbuckle. They lose the disruptor, but the setup could just be enough for them to find the kills. They're looking for the bounces. Chu, he's already healed up. In fact, with the Stone Gaze, they cannot finish off these kills, Boom. They've got to back off and get out of there. Gibkey, BZZ, chase down the Earthshaker. Mikoto's still watching from the side. Can he get back in to offer any sort of help? He can't. He's rooted up. 19 teams on top of him. Mikoto cannot get his tool set out as the Bangalore falls. Hide in the trees. Gets the blink off in time. Big eyes being done from the members of Boom. Dreamer Cell's got his completed Abyssal Blade. Goes all in. So there's no availability for a buyback. They're losing the racks. They do have the double repair kit, but it doesn't matter. The Rapier damage is just too much. The range racks are gone.
Rapier stronger than repair.
There it is. Mid lane, they get the jump forward onto the clockwork. Clock in trouble. They'll burst in with the Mana Void. They take out BZZ. He buys back immediately. They need to have the full squad at all times around this Medusa. They cannot afford to have any of their heroes outside of the game. Game down sooner. They don't really care that they're losing the racks on the bottom lane. They are committing to keeping this Deucer safe, taking what they can from the mid. BZZ gets the hook shot in, the cogs to lock down the disruptors, popping the Stone Gaze. Gibkey moves forward. There's no way they can turn and help out. A buyback comes out from KezQ. The range racks are gone. They're over to the melee. Mikoto playing with the idea of committing with the Rolling Thunder. Gibkey, that Aegis, down to the final 50 seconds. It's about to go. So Gibkey's got to be aware of this timing. They get the racks. They'll start to back off. Gibkey even popping the BKB little bit of a strange time. Maybe worried about some sort of glimpse back, but it wasn't even on him. Now the commitment. They know the BKB's about to wear off. Dreamer Cell moves in with the Abyssal Blade, burns the mana. Static Storm's down. They got the kill. That's the Deuce of God. They're going to have the rapier in their hands unless they can do something about Dreamer Cell. Chew and vanscour desperately trying to push Dreamer Cell on. Dreamer Cell, he wasn't able to pick it up. I believe the Fisher was sort of still blocking it out. This Clock can recover the rapier. Ember throwing his life away though for that attempt to push them out. As they lose Ember, they'll lose AA.
But they need to play around her. Hook shot is in.
He's in on the Disruptor. Able to get himself out of the Cogs though. KezCute will live, but Dreamer Cell, he's sort of been the focus. What's his plan? He's going to get out over towards the Deuce, who's actually been found totally isolated from the rest of the team. He came in from the bottom.
And that's the rapier.
Nowhere near the rest of forZe. And now with the rapier switched over, Dreamer Cell, he really can go to work. Double buybacks come out. They do lose Hyde. Hyde dead on the Shaker without buyback available. I mean, maybe the only way. It's definitely a very hard game now for forZe in the river. Ju jumps on. Mana Void finishes him off. The bashes, the roars. That's a death on 19 Team 2. As they'll just chase them down at one by one. The Stone Gates does come out in time. They hook shot across. Ice Blast is there. Can they get these kills? They look towards the Shaker. They get the Shaker kill, but the Static Storm's out. He's trapped. He's already used the BKB, but Mikoto is frozen. They burn the mana of Gibkey. In goes Dreamer Cell. He has the damage. Double kill for him. It's GG. It's game over. Boom. They'll hold on in this series. Take game 2, and we're going to a game 3, Lacoste.
Razor does not flash at all.
Oh, that's a good pick against Lifestealer.
Top lane, and they have to be careful. As soon as level 2 on the 2 heroes and forZe, the kill threat.
And there it is, Cookie.
There. Yeah. As soon as he hits it, he's straight in. Dreamer Cell, he's already used the pounce. He's got no way to escape. It's going to be a first blood. I mean, you really have to be keeping tabs on that.
A good time in the laning stage. His CS is still like fine. Oh. They are harassing him a lot, but that's going to be a certain death. Yeah,
it's just such a rough lane to play into. I mean, you can see that Gibkey definitely needs help this mid lane. He's in the bottom 3 net worth as the mid. 6 minutes in, Cookie forward. Does set up a chance to turn things around. He needed that. He really did, and it came in from vanscour and Chu. That backup and a chance to sort of put the Razor back in his place.
Of drums on StarLadder, but since the recent change where Guardian Sprint costs 25 mana, I think you need to get some kind of mana item. First duel.
It's going to be a duel attempt. Very nice use of the Infesto, jumping into vanscour, giving them an extra HP to make sure that the duel is not lost. vanscour, he's still trying to get away, and with the arena backup from Gibkey, he will be able to escape. KezCute's trying with the body blocks to keep FBZ safe, but with the rage up, 19 Team can chase forward. One more kill, it could do it, but the heal's out in time. FBZ with the Mango, and the healer will live.
They're preparing for this. Arena, they have pretty strong combo.
Yeah, they want to take this fight if Boom bring it to them.
Oh, big AA ulti. He's got to scout things out.
Yeah, it's going to hit all 3 of them. They get the duel as well. FBZ getting extra damage. Further TPs come through from forZe. They want to try and make them pay for this, see if they get any sort of chase. In comes BZZ with the sprint. Who can he get on top of? Mikoto actually sort of second-guessing himself, turning around, allowing himself to get stunned up with the ult, firing off from the back line. They'll get the one, the arena's down, it traps the further 2 of them. They'll get all 3. Double kill for BZZ, and they may even find FBZ as well, as they'll look towards this Legion, pull him back with the pull from vanscour. They're going to get Legion as well. 4 heroes dead. Triple kill for BZZ. Trying to go forward. They smoked up. They want to start the fight here, but so do forZe. In they go in the Infest. BZD jumps in. The stun comes out with the stun, but already the combo, it's out once more. The arena's down. The Chain Frost bouncing around. He tries for this duel. Will not be able to kill BZZ in time. Who are they going to turn towards? FBZ falling low, but BZZ tries to get on top of them, but he goes down. See what they can get as FBZ charges forward. So does Mikoto. They'll look towards 19 Team. FBZ trying to find an easy duel on the backlines. He'll get it. He's able to run down Snapfire, take Chu out of the action.
Still stealing the damage, even though you're infested.
Now he's chasing with his BKB. He's certainly not stopping. He's going to be able to offer up a lot of damage. Have they got any control? Let's see what sort of a start they can find. Gibkey will reveal himself. Forcing him forward, trying to set him up for the blink opportunity. In he goes. Again, poor old Hyde. So the second time that he's sort of been the one to take the combo to the face. And they don't even need that full combo, just the arena alone enough to find him mid lane. The Cookie setup into the Mortimer's Kisses. That's going to force Mikoto to pop the BKB. Does get the static link off onto the Lifestealer, and they've lost BZZ. This could be a solid fight for Boom. They'll look to chase down Gibkey. Turns, tries to push the back with the crash, but he's losing his supports. vanscour's dead. The dual control from FBZ sets up for a third. As Boom, they'll take this fight very easily.
Dealing item, you can call it.
Jump forward. Arena this time, grabbing Hyde and also the Legion. FBZ's turning and he's tanky. He actually goes straight in for the duel on the Lifestealer. He's going to stay alive. He's still living for this. Finally goes down, FBZ, but they've got the big kill thereafter. They take down 19 Teen. Can they get anything more? The puddle's out and down. They cannot commit onto BZZ, but they're looking for the heroes in the back lines. Mikoto just chasing them down. Gibkey is gone. It's a triple kill for Mikoto. See if they can take this. This is not going to be easy whatsoever. I mean, Mikoto, he's already to commit. Comes in, 19 Teen, will get himself outside the pit, finally breaks the link, but not before he's lost 109 damage. So again, a decent time where he has to play away. Of course, whilst that happened, Mikoto, he came in with an arcane rune, so Static Link is going to be back up very, very shortly. So it's not even like they can just wait for the debuff to end and get back in. Yeah, Mikoto's going to be ready to go for round 2.
This might just be the end. If they lose this Roche, having the Cheese and Aegis Mars, nice initiation, but there's a press the attack.
Yep, BKB and the Static Link, 19 Team will get away. This time only losing 37, so not as bad as the previous, but it still seems like it's enough for them to do the damage for Boom as they take down both BZZ and Vanscore. There's going to be a buyback from BZZ, but these fights just seemingly impossible for forZe to go into. It turns towards the Slark, Dreamer Cell committing. He's got both the BKB and the Shadow Dance to rely on, so he's feeling confident to continue to fight on through. The BKB ends, the Shadow Dance begins. He'll back off a little bit to heal up, but look at how tanky these heroes are of Boom. Mikoto, another Static Link in play. They kill off the Lifestealer. They move forward for the chase on the BZZ and Choo Choo. He'll get a bouncy rune. He does manage to get up to the high ground. Will they have anything? They do. FBZ throws out the nuke. It's just so far ahead of any of the cores on forZe's lineup. They're all falling so far behind. As Boom, they're ready to resume business and look to pressure the high ground. Towards the tier 3 they go. See what forZe can do to try and push them off Choo. Forced back to safety. Quick to summon, a pull back with a Sinister Gaze. They're focusing their efforts on Slark, but he's saved here by the healer. Chain Frost will be thrown out, but they split. The bounces will come to an end. Dreamer Cell healing up in the shadows, still has the Shadow Dance and the BKB to play with. He'll look for the pounce forward, but with the rage, 19 Team will dodge it. On the backline, the StarLadder's committed. They've dropped the arena, but already BZZ is out of mana. He has to get out. The link's there. Gibkey is trying to take his Lifestealer back to safety, but Dreamer Cell, he's just diving in, past the tier 3, past the barrack. Shadow Dance comes into play to make sure that he doesn't even lose the Aegis. He's still got a full minute to play with it. BZZ tries to jump forward, looks to open something with the crush, but they just do not have the damage. There's no follow-up right now from forZe. Essentially, all they are right now is just a few stuns, a bit of a hold, but nothing in terms of abilities that actually kill these heroes of Boom.
They already used parts of their combo. Like, they can't straight up man fight them 5 versus 5. They need abilities to be up, and this mana burn causing a lot of issues on top of the Fusion Blade.
You got to be careful. You know, this is one of those fights where Dream is slowly racking up that Essence Shift. You've got to respect this Slark. I mean, they obviously feel like they have to do something. It's now or never really for forZe, as they are desperately trying to put some sort of dent into the armor of Boom, but it's just not happening. Boom seemingly ignoring them and just hitting the barracks. Get the jump in and the connection onto FBZ, screwing him back towards the racks with the jewels out. They've got the link as well. Poor old Lifestealer on the front has nothing to do here. He's dead for a minute. They'll go over towards Gibkey. Gibkey is forced back, but Dreamer Cell chases him with a pounce, gets the leash onto him as they lose their Mars. 2 heroes down, no buybacks available. Boom just picking them apart one by one with no difficulty whatsoever, and they call it. They know there's nothing they can play with from this position. As Boom, they take the game, and with that, the series, it's theirs. 2-1, they'll be the ones to move on.